A little while back, I read the book Angel of Death, The Story of Smallpox by Gareth Williams. Sounds like a fun read, I hear you cry. Well, perhaps not fun, but interesting, informative and readable, and important. It charts the impact of the disease smallpox and the attempts to combat it, from the earliest, using variolation, to the first vaccinations in the late 18th century. If you had been unfortunate enough to contract smallpox prior to the invention of a vaccine, you had a 30% chance of dying from the disease. Even those who survived were often left with disfiguring scars. Variolation is a form of inoculation involving infecting individuals with a milder form of smallpox, using scabs taken from individuals already infected with the milder strain. First introduced in the UK by Lady Mary Wortley Montagu, who had lost her brother to smallpox and had contracted but survived the disease herself, although with severe facial scarring. She observed variolation being practiced in Turkey in the early 1700s and had the procedure conducted on her children, her daughter in the presence of the physicians of the royal court in England. Variolation became a mainstream medical treatment in the UK. Then, in 1796, Edward Jenner demonstrated that infection with the relatively mild cowpox virus inferred immunity to smallpox. The cowpox virus served as a natural vaccine until a modern smallpox vaccine was available in the 19th century. Smallpox has now been eradicated from the human population. A success story. Poliomyelitis, or polio, is a disease caused by the polio virus. In about 0.5% of cases, the infection moves to the gut and can cause a form of paralysis. In these cases, there is a mortality rate of 2 to 5% amongst children and 15 to 30% amongst adults. Two types of vaccine are widely used. One form is based on a live but attenuated form of the virus, the other on an inactivated virus. The live vaccine is easy to administer orally. However, in rare cases, it can revert into a form that can paralyze. Most industrial countries now use either the inactivated vaccine or a combination of inactivated and live. As a result of routine vaccination programs, polio has now been largely eradicated in most parts of the world. A success story. These are just two of the many diseases that have either been eradicated altogether or whose impact on our lives has been significantly reduced. Unfortunately, it seems to me that vaccines have become a victim of their own success. We don't see children dying in droves of disease, or their impact has become so diminished that we've become blasé. Few of us know what it is like to lose a young child, so we are less aware of the impact that vaccination has had on our lives, and diseases like measles are treated with contempt. Why not just go to a measles party? What could possibly go wrong? Well, rather a lot actually. Better that your child is inoculated against it.